Okay, so I got a couple of problems from a student. I'm not going to name that student because I am going to post this in the sixth grade, both sixth grade section Google Classrooms for everyone to benefit from. But I do applaud this student because this is one of those things that leads to success in math is asking questions. Okay, so let's look at the first one, and you'll notice I have two problems that are in parentheses, and that's what I'm going to start with. So I can start with the left here, and 5 times 3 is 15. So I'm going to put that, and then divide it by, and then I need to do what's inside the other one. The absolute value of 1 is 1, and then 1 minus 6 is negative 5. I hopefully you have a method for solving the integer operations. Remember the three methods that I taught in my classroom? Use one of them. For example, I like to use the number line. So go up 1, and then I go back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that ends up at negative 5. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. That's why I know it's negative 5. Now, 15 divided by negative 5, I do basically 15 divided by 5, which is 3. And then I apply the rules of multiplication and division, where I have a positive divided by a negative, and it's always negative. For number 5, I'm going to start inside the parentheses, and you notice you have another operation inside the parentheses. So I'm going to do that operation first. So I write down everything else, and I do 6 minus 3, which is 3. And then that is division, like so. Then I look inside the parentheses. I want to do the division next. So this would be negative 4, because I'm not using that yet. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So I have a plus 1. Then I have negative 4 plus 1, which is negative 3. And finally, this means multiplication when you have a 4 that's outside the parentheses like that. 4 times 3 is 12. However, this is a positive times a negative, which is negative. So negative 12 is the answer. For this one, I'm going to start with the absolute value. They sort of work like parentheses. So if I have negative 1 minus a negative 3, that's the same thing as negative 1 plus 3. Negative 1 plus 3 is 2, and the absolute value of 2 is 2. Then we have minus a negative 6 divided by 2. You want to do the division next. That is a negative 6 divided by 2. That would be a minus 3. Finally, we have 2 minus a negative 3. The minus a negative turns into a 2 plus 3, and we have 5. So the key with this is to work from the parentheses outwards. Okay? Do remember that you should remember to review integer operation as far as adding and subtracting, and then multiplying and dividing. There's rules, and you can use your notebooks.